Okay, what is everybody? Today we're back again with another video. Today we're out here on Yukon Valley and we're going to be doing a little bit of a wolf hunt because we haven't done that in a while, and I'm kind of feeling some wolves, kind of want to see what we can have on our map, look for some new zones, go back to some zones that we already have, and just kind of see what we can expect in terms of wolves, and maybe start working towards a diamond potential one for our actual diamond with a bow. I didn't take a bow with me today because I don't think they were actually going to be finding one here in today's grind, but we're just going to start it off. I am going to be using the M1 and maybe using some of the 243 if I feel like it. I wanted to try it out and see how good that will actually work on the wolves, but we're kind of just going to see how good this goes, and yeah, let's see what we can find. And we have our first pack of wolves up there, and it seems like that one right over there, that female, seems to be a lot lighter than the others, which might be that it's an egg white, or it could potentially just be a I think it's called red brown, something like that, because I don't think they have a gray fur variation as much as I know, but I'm not too sure where they're trying to head. There's a drink zone over there for them, so I'm kind of gonna hope that they're all gonna go there. There's also a 7 in there, so definitely wouldn't complain about that. And there it is once again over there. It kind of looks like the pristine fur variation for the gray and for the what's it called, the European, I don't even know what it's called, but the one that's on Quattro Colinas, it kind of looks like that pristine fur variation, or the olive, I don't know, it just looks lighter, and we're gonna shoot that one first, and then after that I think I'm gonna try and get that 7 as well. Now, like promised, I said I'm gonna try and use the Hyperion scope a little bit more, and so that is what I'm doing here. I'm still getting used to it on longer distances. Close range, it's actually quite okay, and if he's just gonna stand there, then I might as well get a shot in, and I can't kill another one because otherwise we wouldn't have any zone there left, otherwise we'd kill that with the hunting pressure. So hopefully all 3 of those are going to go down, but I'm pretty sure that that's not a red brown, light brown. Oh, there's an 8. Oh, this is a tough decision. Oh, do I get the 8 mythical? No, I'm going to keep my zone. We might just have to reset or get him next time, and we're being attacked by wolves. Hello? That is not a good sign. Kind of like how he's looking at us. So can I get a picture of that? Because he does look very mad. But can I get maybe one of you? There we go. At least we get one of them. I kind of wanted a picture from them there. I don't really have any good wolf pictures, and that just kind of seemed to suit the situation. And here's our 7, just a gold, 37.7. They obviously need 39 to be diamond, but I just love the way these guys look. I think it's really cool. And we actually got a decent hit the first time. We got a liver and lung hit, and then the second time we just got the leg of him. But still, good first wolf, and let's go over there and see what else we can find. And now I can already hear the wolves running by us, so they're probably not going to be here anymore. There's some of them back there, and there's that 8 mythical that I was talking about, but we can't really get a shot on him unless he's going to continue walking there. But you know what, we could actually try that. We could try and go up here and try and get a shot while he's walking away, because that might allow us to actually get ourselves that 8 mythical down. But obviously it's not going to be an easy shot, and we're probably not going to see him, but I'd like to try, because obviously a respawn from an 8 mythical is probably going to be better than just shooting 5s and 6s. Problem is though, I don't really see where he's going off to, and I would have rather liked him to run off to the opposite side, kind of to where that moose is, because it's a lot more open. But with us taking this long, yeah, he is long gone. We are not going to see him anymore. And with that being said, why don't we just pick these guys up here? Let's look. A common 5 medium, but nothing too great. Now what we can learn out of this next time, I should probably be a little bit more patient before I start shooting at everything, but We still got a 7 and probably a rare out of this. Now, I think this should be the 7, yeah. Got a bad intestine shot, but it still went down. A little bit smaller than the other one, but still a 7. And it's an egg white. Okay, that's still really cool though. And I kind of need a female rare anyway for the Howling multi-mount. So this is definitely going to go in the lodge for sure. And we got a nice right lung hit into it. So that is definitely pretty cool. And probably going to go in that multi-mount at some point once we get another rare. Okay, we can finally find our next zone here. Now I spotted a 6 while they were walking in, but there's that 6. I want to see, oh, there's an 8. There's another 4, and what is that one behind the 6? I'd like to know, but it's not necessary. So why don't we pull out our trusty little M1 here. And we're definitely going to go for that 8 mythical first. I'd like to go for that one second. And what else is there? That's the 2. Okay, so that was just the 2, the other one. And the 6 is not really going down, so let's give that another shot. Should be better. And why don't we just try and kill one of the females, since we are going to be needing female respawns for the rares for that multi-mount. So I guess we might as well start killing 1 or 2 females here and there if we have the extra capacity for that. Now I hope he's gonna run away, because I have noticed this. I mean, we saw this with the feral pigs on the live stream the other day, where they were literally stuck at like the water. So similar to that there. So like if they're like here and the water is right there, they just stopped and they couldn't run away, even though they have fleeing as their animation. Now usually they will run away once you get closer, once you're like at like 50-60 meters. But like, look, even if I just, for the purposes of sakes, if I shoot right next to him or her fleeing animation is just gonna stay the same, which I find is a little bit odd. But you'll see once I get closer, she should decide to just run away for whatever reason that she then suddenly has the urge to run. Now I'm gonna try and just recreate this. Now I hope that she actually runs and doesn't do the same thing as the pigs last time, because that would be a little bit odd. But I'm not gonna shoot her either way, because we have tier 3 hunting pressure, and this is one of my favorite zones. Well, it was one of my favorite zones until what's it called? I found that other one that we just found earlier, because, well, seemingly there are just a lot more animals there. And she is seriously not running away. That is crazy. She is in fleeing animation. That's like, if we give her a nudge, is she gonna run away? She's literally just stuck there. But all the other ones ran away. It's a little bit weird. And it's not the first time that I'm noticing this. Now this should be the 8. No, this is the 6. Okay, we just shot too far forward the first time. Then, is there literally another one here? It's just a 4 female. I'm a little bit wondering why that's happened, because like all the other ones ran away. These 2 are the only ones that are here. And 38.3 for her, but like it's not like they can't move, because like she literally just did a 180. Wait, is that her? I don't even know at this point. But they seemingly have the ability to turn, but they don't have the ability to run. Like, this is almost worse than just pumas. Like, it is literally just worse than pumas. But I guess let's move on. I've had bad luck so far. I haven't found any at this lake, where usually I'll have them drinking in this back ridge here. And at this lake up here, I also didn't find any, even though I'm supposed to have a zone here. But I ran through there, found nothing, so it's going kind of medium now. Let's go up here, because I know that there's a good amount of them up in this area, since they do love to rest and feed here. And I did have a troll 9 like 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, something like that. So I'm definitely curious to go here during their drinking time. Now up at that lake that I just showed, there wasn't any zones there, which I thought was kind of odd. I didn't run all the way around the U shape there, but I ran to the one side and then back, and I literally didn't see anyone, like no zones at all, no tracks of them. So I'm guessing they're not there. There's another 8 mythical there, and there's a couple of nice males that I want to get. There's a 5 in there, another 6, and there's one other one that I didn't get to spot yet. But since we are basically at 300 here, why don't we try and set up and look if we can get ourselves a good shot in. That's the female. Where's the male? There we go. There he is. Where is there another one? I swear I could have seen a 6 or something. There's a 6 there. Let's shoot that. I could actually hit it. There we go. Now, are these guys gonna run away, or are they gonna stay stuck like the other ones? Because they're seemingly moving fine right now, but they're also just kind of running in a circle. And is that the 5 that I shot? Because I don't think that's going down. So why don't we help him out? Perfect. Okay, so they're at least walking around, so I don't think that they're going to be stuck, but only time will tell, and we'll have to see once we actually get physically over there. Now, something that I have noticed now is that they tend to like to stick around. So they're just kind of walking around the area, and this is what I was trying to say with the other ones, that they're only going to run away kind of once you get into the normal like spook radius. But before that, they were just kind of circling around and not really running away like they should be. Like, look, even now they're still not really running away. They're kind of just standing there looking back and then running away, which is a little bit weird. It's odd. It's even worse than like the pumas, because at least the pumas and mountain lions, they'd stay frozen for like, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, and then they'd run away. But then they'd run away, like they wouldn't like just walk in a circle. Like they would actually like sprint off and be very hard to find, whereas those guys, they just stood there. If I really wanted to, I could have probably gotten all of them, but since I don't want to delete zones right now, it's kind of, well, I wouldn't say it's game breaking, but you could use that as a game breaking feature, which obviously I think is odd. I haven't seen this before, but then again, I also haven't done a lot of wolf hunting recently. And the last time that I really did this was before the Teavaro update, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, or if anybody has noticed any other issues with the wolves. If you have seen anything or have noticed anything being kind of odd, kind of weird, kind of like we just saw where they're just standing in one space and not running away, if somebody could tell me about that in the comments and just tell me where they see it and how it happened, because I want to try and recreate some of those things and come up with a list of how this is happening or why this is happening. Maybe current theory, like I already said before, is that maybe at the water, that the kind of water barrier looks almost as if it's further out and the animals think like they're stuck in the water, similar to how the player can get stuck in the water shortly before he drowns, and that the kind of same criteria applies to the animals if they're stuck. But then again, we also seen mouflons kind of run in the water and be just fine, so kind of goes against what I'm trying to prove here. But I'm trying to see what is causing this to happen, what could be the cause of this happening, and so far that's the only really theory that I have that seems somewhat logical and not completely insane. So if you guys have any information, please do let me know in the comments down below, or put it in the Discord, because I'd love to talk about it and love to hear what you guys see, or if you have any other theories, because like I said, I am trying to think of some, or trying to see if there's any fix to this that you can do or try and prevent to do so that this does not happen. And here we are now at the next zone. A couple of males. I think the biggest one is this 7 there actually. And yeah, the rest just seems to be females. So I think we're going to try and go for those 3 males. Firstly, obviously going to try and go for that 7. We're basically 300 out again. So let's give this a good try. Let's mark this one first. That should be good. Oh, come on. Let me shoot. Is that... Come on. Oh, they're aggressive now, so they're going to come running at us no matter what. Or they're fleeing now. Okay, now this is normal again, see? But now they're just going to stop again, which I don't understand why they would do that. Like, why are they running and stopping? Like, look, they're just running in a circle now, not really giving a damn about what just happened there. And that's what I find odd. This is what I can't really understand. Now, in this case, I like it because I get to put a follow-up shot on this wolf. but still, it's just kind of very odd and non-typical behavior, at least for what I've seen before on the wolves. And here we are now. Let's pick these up. So here's the 7, smallest one of the day, I think, for today. Now let's look. 6 is here. Good that we hit that vertebrae, because otherwise he would have probably run quite a bit more. And the 5, oof, terrible shots at him. We got him the pelvis, which actually managed to drop him, like not drop him, but bring him down to 50, 75. And then we lucked out with a lung hit, which ended the deal, which was very nice, because he would have probably walked off into that top forest there. Now we're almost at the end of their drink time, but we still have 1 lake left to go. So I think we're going to reset time there and then go back to one of the other lakes as well that we saw before, and just see if maybe now there's going to be some animals. And if we deleted enough hunting pressure, maybe we can go get that 1 or 2 8 mythicals that we saw at the beginning at that first lake. And here we are at the next spot, reset time. We've actually got a decent female over there. There's a level 5 female, which I find is quite rare to see nowadays, but it is still very cool. So if we only have that 6 and that 5 male there, then I'm pretty sure we're going to try and take her out as well. Now obviously there are still walking in, but I already had a mating call from over here somewhere, so they should be coming in. And oh my, hello. Since when do I have so many zones here? Holy, that is crazy. Okay, we're gonna quickly shoot those other 2 back there. Yeah, where are you? Is that 5? Let's try getting that 6 as well. Should be a good hit. And I think I should not have spooked any of them. Perfect. Wow. How many do I have here now? That is crazy. I guess it was a good idea. Last time I did this, I deleted some zones from back there. And they must have all moved over here. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy for sure. I'm definitely not complaining though. I mean, this is a lot more accessible and a lot easier to find. So moving zones over here does kind of make sense for us, but that should be 4 down and in enough distance so that they should not like delete any zones, hopefully. Problem is though, they have found a liking into getting towards us, which I am not too fond of, but I feel like we can take on most of these. Ouch. Ouch. Don't attack me more. Come on. Are they all gone now? I kind of want to get that 7. Can we get that 7 down? Oh, come on. That should be a decent hit. That should be good enough. So let's go collecting here and let's see how much damage we did. That was the 2, so that should be the smallest one. A 7 here at 37.1. Then that's a 6. Pretty decent score for that. No idea what this is. And this is another 6. Is there any of them laying down there, or are they all further back here? And I might have smoked a little bit more than I should have, maybe. Well, smoked animals, not smoked IRL, but I think you guys know what I mean. So that should be holy damn, there's a lot of them down. What is standing back there? They are getting that kind of weird fleeing state. That is pretty odd. There's another 8 mythical back there. Did I delete zones? No, I did not. Perfect, that's good to see. So I think we're only going to try and shoot that 8 mythical, because I really do not want to try and use up my luck and accidentally delete a zone. So let's just shoot that 8 mythical and then hope that all the rest of them are just gonna scatter and run off into wherever, because we can get those next time, and I don't want to delete the zone because this right here is deleted zone. Wow. That was too good. Hopefully those zones are going to come back. Hopefully they're not going to go back to where they were before, because those spots were definitely a pain. But since I don't really care about zones right now and they're in their weird stuck animation, I might as well just shoot them, and I might as well just get the cash out of it. Now let's just try and go for brain shot on that one. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna have to get another shot into it. Let's quickly reload. Let's try this again. Because yeah, if they're not running away, then we might as well use this and just capitalize on the whole idea. I mean, the more wolves we kill, the better for respawns. And since most of those are females, they're gonna work towards our rare female at some point as well, hopefully. But here's our 7. Here's a 5. Nothing too crazy, but definitely making some good progress. Even though we're deleting zones, it should not affect our respawns as far as I know. And that's kind of what the majority of people think as well, that even though you delete zones, it doesn't really hurt your respawn cycle. In some cases, it might actually help it by kind of making it so that the whole respawn, like wherever the animal is going to go for respawn, sometimes it might even make it a little bit quicker than the normal method. But that is just what some people think, and if that is true or not, I have absolutely no idea. But there is so many wolves here. Our 8 mythical, 37.7, so the same size that we started off with, I think, if I remember correctly. And there's a light brown female there, so not gonna complain about that. I'll take that as another rare, and that might be a placeholder until we find an albino or melanistic female. But let's wait for her to go down first. Pick up the 3 here, just a common. That should be a common as well. Yes, it is. And then this here should be the female. So red, brown, 2 minor, nothing crazy, but I think she is gonna go in that one multi-mount that I do want to make with the female and the 1 male in it. But with that being said, I think this should be all of the wolves. I am going to do a very quick run through here and see if I have any more blood tracks, but I don't think we should have any of that. Well, I've ventured out a little bit now, and unless that over there is a blood spot, which it doesn't look to be. No, okay, it is not. So there does not seem to be another injured wolf here anywhere that we should still pick up. We still got a good amount of them. I mean, if we look in here, latest harvest, we have more than 20 wolves in this video, which I think is going to be pretty good in terms of numbers. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more wolf hunting, or oh, there is a wolf still back there, I think. But yeah, if you want to see more wolf hunting or other nighttime hunting or something like that, let me know down below, because we can definitely do that. And I think these are becoming quite fun since we've been doing the red deer hunting on Te Awaroa at night. It hasn't been, I've kind of enjoyed night hunting a little bit more, if I'm honest. I really disliked it, and if anybody ever watched my how to hunt at night video, the first thing I said is don't hunt at night. But I kind of want to take that back and say that night hunting can actually be fun once you learn how to use these night vision binoculars properly and how to actually make it so that you can see something good. Now for you guys on video, this might actually still be a little bit too bright, but like I said last time, make sure that you go under settings, under graphics, and turn volume fog quality completely off. Because look, if I turn this on high, okay, here's a little bit of a bad scenario for that, but on my screen at least I can see a little bit less and it's a little bit more grainy. But Yukon is a bad example for it as well. But on a lot of other maps, especially Te Awaroa, where there is so much fog, it's sometimes hard to see at night. Another thing, like I said, turn your brightness down a little bit and turn your contrast up so that the kind of darker figures show out a little bit stronger and it doesn't all just turn into this light lime green. But here's the last 6 that we shot, and with that being said, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, please definitely do make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out a lot. Secondly, if you're new around here and you enjoy the content, definitely make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're always notified when I upload new videos or I live stream just like this. And with that being said, have a good day, bye bye, and peace.